So we're in Dublin, in the Raw Gym, which means one thing. Whoosh.
Yo, we are back, everyone. So, how long? It was like not too long ago.
We made a promise. I was supposed to be coming back earlier, but somebody wanted to go to Ibiza instead.
Guilty.
Can't blame the boy, can't blame the boy. Because we're back here training with Raw, but we're not done yet. Because we got one more face to show you. He's known throughout the lands as the Mocha Machine, and it is... It's Mr. Romain! So this is a new face that you might not have seen, who's a member of the new crew.
The new Beyond the Block.
The new Beyond the Block crew. So whenever we're together, when we try and get everyone down, we have developed this nice little family of fun. And we're going to lift some iron, and there's a lovely Lisa in the background. So let's not leave Lisa out. Hello! Falls first on the face. There she is. He belongs to him. Don't, no boys, no.
Watching that, we're monitoring the comment section, okay?
Like, I'm stood.
Watch out, trolls.
Look how big he is. I'm stood 30 feet in front of him right now. 30 feet away I am. Pre-workout is going to be a scone, jam, butter, which is just fats.
All right.
So it's 1, 2, 3,
Let's do it.
Gym time. So we're down by the racks, and this is how we're going to run it. We're going to be training alongside each other. We're going to be hitting up with a bit of a motivational edit that's going to be coming your way. But in between each of those, we're going to be flashing out, and we're going to be giving you our top tips for each of the movements that we're going to be doing, on how we like to do them, how we like to add a little twist, a little something that makes that a little bit special. Rob, on a countdown of 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, we gon' live, we gon' fight, off the cliff, take a dive, swing and miss, feel alive, get back up, we gon' thrive, never stop, living life, take it off, take a dip at night, pretty girls, pretty sights, city.
The thing about this is, it really isolates the back, so you don't really use any momentum, so no swinging. When you do a barbell row and you're standing up, you can find that as it gets a little bit harder, you'll sort of jolt with the knees, and then you'll pull in something like this. Come up, you sort of jump with the movement. With that, your back straight. You're isolating the mid to lower traps, and you're just having to pull and squeeze. That's what I love about it. Much harder, the weight will be much less with dumbbells, but you'll find a much better stretch, much better contraction, and overall, much better back development from using this one. Sweet. Woo!
Yeah. Sick, come on, dig. That's it, that's the one.
I'm gonna reach for the stars, I'm gonna reach to go far. You already know, I've had a couple of scars. They remind us who we are. Take me away, off to a much better place, off to a much better state. Take me away, I just need out of this space, I just need out of this place.
Oh yeah, now wouldn't that be nice? And when you need to revive, just take a deep look inside. Now put your hands up high like you ain't coming down. Go on and touch the sky, get your feet off the ground. Now put your hands up high like you ain't coming down. Go on and touch the sky, get your feet off the ground.
Tips for the lat pull down.
Have big lats and look sick. But no, so I was just trying out a few kind of different variations of grips. Oftentimes, when you go a little bit closer here, your biceps get involved a lot, and then there's actually, it's kind of like a hook grip. When you reach outside here, you really take a little stretch outside that, and you can really kind of concentrate on the lats. They've actually got, I think you've seen them, have you ever seen mag grips? You know those things?
Oh, yeah.
Mag grips, so that's kind of like, this is like my homemade version of a mag grip. Sit, bro.
Making a stack, then I'm making a wreck, and I give it all back to the people who lack. Got me on fleek, no, you got me on flack. Start all the beef, then you take it all back. Didn't believe, now you see me on track. Keep up with me, cause I never look back. Used to know me, but I'm not like my past. Reinvent me like you wish that you had, let's go. I just wanna touch the sky, west coast. I just wanna feel alive, I know the way I wanna feel inside, and I go.
We got a little bit carried away at this point and forgot to keep filming, so here's my quick tip for the rear delts. Turn those knuckles over towards the back of the wall so that when you come over, point this towards the wall. Don't pull through limp wristed. If you're on the reverse fly deck, pec deck, whatever deck, make sure that you're keeping your elbows high and pulling through from the elbows. Forget about your hands. These are just meat hooks. Grip, pull from the elbows. Make sure that you relax your neck. That means don't doing this, because that's going to make you pigeon neck, so you're going to make you use your traps. Relax your neck, that relaxes your traps, pull through with those rear delts. If you're liking this video so far, hit that thumbs up. Let's crack on with the rest of the video. Go!
Living through the painful nights, but I know I'm coming out the other side, and I know I wouldn't want another life. Oh no, I love who I am inside, and I'ma live today like any day can die. Yo.
Oh yeah, now wouldn't that be nice? And when you need to revive, just take a deep look inside. Now put your hands up high like you ain't coming down. Go on and touch the sky, get your feet off the ground. Now put your hands up high like you ain't coming down. Go on and touch the sky, get your feet off the ground.
We got the tips on the chest press.
Chest press, tuck your elbows.
Yo.
Don't press like this.
So we're keeping the shoulders down, tucking the elbows, and we're going to be driving through with the palms facing the wall in front of you. Let's get it, let's get it.
Go, come on. Easy. Calm down, calm down. We got 5 more here. Five, let's go. Come on, come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, let's go. Hold it. Push it. That's it. Easy, mate. Work the chest. That's it. 7. Yep. That's it, Lex. Come on. Let's go, Queen. 2, 3, 4, 5.
What's up? It is now 1:45 in the morning. We have finished the training session, been back to the
About 6
hotel.
hours
No,
ago.
look, even my hair's giving up on life right now. Got lost. Spent a good random round trip in the car with Rob.
Yeah, half hour in the car.
Went to the tried to get dropped off at the wrong hotel. Now we're back, and we're going to finish this up with a little bit of a Q&A with Romain. Romain is the name, the Mocha Machine. Remember this. Make it stick. Go on his Instagram profile now and just go Mocha Machine, Mocha Machine. Go, it links in the description. But we're going to finish with a little bit of a Q&A because you guys like these things, new faces, new things to learn. Quick breakdown. You are a competitive bodybuilder.
Yes.
In which class?
Men's physique / classic physique.
The best ones.
So I have been, so I started off my journey in men's physique, and I'm transitioning at the moment to classic physique. But I'm still not retired from men's physique fully, so I may still continue with that journey and transition into classic over time.
So my one question would be, and I think a lot of people would like to know, what was been what are your top tips
really
for
good
being
question.
a bodybuilder that is successful on Instagram?
Wow, that's a good one. I think for a bodybuilder to be successful on Instagram, you need to be passionate and good at being a bodybuilder anyway, because there's a market for everything. So I'm primarily men's physique, I would say, until this point.
Yeah.
And I think that men's physique are kind of like little bodybuilders, but without all the mass.
Yeah.
So a lot of them will kind of pull the same sort of poses, but because they're a lot smaller, it's not as aggressive as if they were really big.
So aiming for that more classic looking physique is immediately a bit more attractive. Yeah, I'll give you that one, that's cool. But yeah, let me rephrase it a little bit. So I had this, it's because it's 1:45 in the morning. My brain's going, do you know what, Lex, you're on your own. You're on your own. Just needed cranking up, that's all it was. Here it is. So obviously, there's a lot of guys who want to go into the gym and do that kind of more classic built physique. So we're creating those sculpts, which I love. I like that that's all coming back. How would you best say for them to start out enjoying doing the bodybuilding, but also create that social profile at the same time? Because a lot of it's difficult. People are trying to get themselves out there as a bodybuilder, which isn't that appealing to a lot of kind of people and companies as much anymore as that more social influencer who has like more lifestyle things. But you've managed to take a very niche marketplace like a bodybuilding and bang it into a more of a lifestyle kind of view.
So social media.
How to start your social media,
Yep.
knowing you want to be a bodybuilder, but you also want to be on social media.
I honestly think nowadays there is such a big market for bodybuilding. Like, although it's niche, there's a lot of people in that niche. And I think that if you're a bodybuilder or classic, you can be successful on social media, but it's just the kind of way that you go about it. I think that nowadays.
And what's the way that you found of going about things that has been best for you?
Having
I
mean, like
putting a personality onto it, showing.
100%,
you definitely show like your travel. More of your actual life in there. But incorporating obviously the way physique.
Absolutely. I mean, everyone's going to go in the gym and be a beast, and that's what everybody does.
And how do you separate yourself from that other dude that looks good?
Personality.
Yeah.
and story.
That's
It's
correct,
like
yeah.
everyone loves a story, like something to relate to, something to be able to follow
Yeah.
a little bit. So
Yeah.
something that's outside of gym life, so incorporating what you do is fundamentally training and diet and it's bodybuilding, right?
Yeah.
But an aspect about that that's different about you, you don't have to try for that. So for me, I've got the relationship with me and Lisa that has
Yeah.
just gone from strength to strength over the years. We pretty much got together when we first started on Instagram. So everyone on Instagram knows us both. They followed us through our holidays,
Yeah,
through
that
our
family
engagement, to our
relatability,
wedding.
yeah,
Yeah. I also had a foot injury where I almost had my foot amputated. Sorry, I'm struggling with my words. It's so late.
It's so late.
I had an infection in my foot and almost had my foot amputated. So my OG followers would have seen me winning all these shows, going into hospital, being told I would probably never walk again or compete again, to then coming back and becoming an IFBB pro. So that was a story that people were able to follow through that, and I think that's how you differentiate yourself. A couple of years ago, as you'll be able to relate to, all you have to do is be shredded on Instagram.
Yeah,
Get
it's a
some
complete
shredded
different
pictures,
landscape now.
and you get posted on Simply Shredded maybe, and you might gain like 10,000 followers.
Simply Shredded?
You know, do you remember that, right?
God, I remember being on that
yeah.
and being like, oh
Yeah, yeah.
dude, yeah. And now everyone's like, Simply what?
Yeah, yeah, and I think a lot of people still think it's that world, but it's evolved now.
Yeah.
And it's the people who are not as shredded but have got these personalities and so much more to give that are getting more followers than other people. Like the people like who just do something different that brings their personality across in a different sort of way.
Yeah.
I think that's the most
So
important thing.
this is one of the things we've discussed like on personal levels whilst we've been here as well, because obviously when we get together we discuss little ideas and all things like that. And so the reason it's a bit weird is we balanced this on a bag because we were too tired to remember to bring the tripod down. Stick to who you are when you're on social media.
Definitely.
And it might not be what the trend is at the time, but if you stick with who you are and be truthful about what you do and who you are, that will inevitably come through to the people following you.
Yeah.
And we've said that about, and everyone we meet who we tend to bond with, and like this is the first time we've met together and we've just banged, chilled out all day, been it's like we've known each other. It honestly feels like we've known each other for an absolute age. And when you are really like that and people see you on social and then meet you in real life, if that matches up, then that's that double whammy, and that's what really, really works.
Yeah.
So I think that's the two things.
Yeah.
Listen, you vacuum.
Yeah.
You vacuum like a Dyson.
Dyson ain't got shit. Rocket machine.
Dyson ain't got shit on this vacuum. I'm gonna put a picture up now. That is pretty freaking impressive. So back to me. What would be your number one tips? Were you always able to do this? And even if you were able to, what have you found that's helped you able to create that now iconic pose? Because I think it's coming back in a big way. Not only that, it's if you're able to control your midsection like that, to be able to do that, it's a huge thing to be able to train yourself to do, because it's going to benefit your whole core structure, strength, and just ability to create that mountain muscle. So what are your top tips for creating the perfect vacuum?
Practice a lot. Practice every single day. I was always able to vacuum from pretty much when I was a child. I can remember being 7 years old, I'm chasing my sister, scaring her with the vacuum. I didn't know what it was, but I could just do it, and it was a party trick, really. But now I know it's obviously for a purpose. It was, everything was meant to be in that. But I still practice now, so I can hold it longer, and so I can also make it deeper.
So when you're pulling it in, are you thinking about pulling the abs in and up whilst you exhale? Or do
Exhale first.
You exhale first?
Put all the air out as much as you possibly can, so there's nothing inside you, and then you pull up.
You pull
as strange as it sounds.
in and up on the like this motion, in and up under the rib cage.
Yeah, in and up.
So
and it's hard to do, and when you start off doing it, because I taught Lisa how to do it pretty much, and she can do like a little one, but the more that she practices, the deeper it gets as well. So even if you can't do it very well, keep on practicing, because it's the strength of the internal abdominal wall that gets stronger and stronger for pulling it in. And I started practicing 3 times 3 seconds on an empty stomach in the morning.
3 times 3 seconds.
Holds.
That's it. Only 3 seconds.
Yeah. But then I just worked up, and now I do about 10 times 10 seconds.
Every morning.
Holds every single morning on an empty stomach. Before food or water is the best time to do it, because you're empty.
And are you doing this with your hands on anything, or you stood straight up?
There's 3 main ways of doing it. The easiest way is on all fours. So elbows or hands and knees. And then you just relax your stomach out, and then you breathe, and you push all the air out, and then you breathe it in, and that's the easiest way to do it. Standing up and hands on your knees is a little bit harder, and standing up straight is even harder. So now I'll do it completely standing up and holding them in, and that's
Yeah.
the hardest way to do a vacuum.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, and you will find if you're on your floors, it's much easier to do it and put it in. Yeah.
There you go. So that's it.
That's it.
That is your top tips for becoming a lovely social meeting, bodybuilding, mocha machining, Dyson defeating Romain. You'll find all these links in the description below. We are hoping to do a lot more together in the near future.
Definitely.
We have some serious things planned. We told you, fuck the algorithm. Hashtag fuck that algorithm. We're bringing it back to the old school, bringing people together and showing you new faces, old faces, and just the love that there really is behind the scenes in this fitness industry still. It's not all commercialized, it's not all bastardized. I promise you, there's good people out there like this man that can help you, and hopefully we'll be doing it as a group. Another big shout out to Rob for also hooking us up with the gym as today. Always fun to see that boy, and again, together we're going to come back and do something with Rob
great.
very soon.
Yeah.
Absolute pleasure, my man.
Cheers, man.
So
Thank
until
you.
the next one, this is
Catch you
Lex,
guys later.
Romain. There's a lovely little Lisa behind the camera, just checking away there. We'll catch you next video.
Peace.
We out.